Hello once again and welcome to Nock's Asian Recipes. Today Nock will be working with bitter melon, using it in two different recipes. So first of all, she's going to prepare the bitter melon. So Nock will cut these in half after she takes the ends off, and she'll remove the seeds inside, which is quite bitter. This fruit is bitter in itself. It's known as bitter gourd, bitter melon. There are many different varieties. It has a lot of medicinal uses. I believe it's native to China and used in Chinese medicine. Very common in Asia, but we're lucky enough to get it here in Costa Rica sometimes as well. This is a member of the squash, pumpkin, cucumber family. So once she slices this up crosswise into small pieces for this recipe, which is a stir fry, then she's going to coat it with salt. She'll set it aside like this, coated with the salt, which will extract some of the water, make it a little bit less bitter and a little crunchier in the stir fry. And while the salt is doing its magic in the bitter melon that she's sliced up, she's going to smash and cut up the garlic. And she has some nice chili peppers here as well. If it's quite hot pepper, then Nock will remove the seeds to reduce the heat a little bit, but everybody has to see if they want the seeds in or out, depending on how spicy. For this spicy stir fry, it's also interesting to have chilies of different colors. You see she's got light green, dark green, a little orangish and red color. Make a nice contrast in the stir fry. So we've got our garlic and our chilies. She's going to improve the texture of the stir fry by using a piece of extra firm tofu that's been pre-cooked, just boiled a little bit. And she'll smash this up. It has a texture like scrambled eggs in the stir fry. So this is a vegan dish. Tofu is ready. Now the bitter melon has been with the salt for about 15 or 20 minutes. And what she's going to do is just squeeze it to squeeze out some of the moisture. You can see how that comes out nicely. Take it between her hands and squeeze out some of the moisture. Get this one ready for the stir fry. There are all the ingredients we need then for the bitter melon stir fry. Let's go to our pan and heat up a few tablespoons of vegetable oil. Now Nock is ready to crystallize the garlic in the heated oil. The next ingredient Nock is going to add is the mashed up tofu. Get that one heating up and absorbing the flavor of the garlic and eventually the other ingredients that she's going to put into this stir fry. Here come the chilies. Very nice, very nice. These flavors are going to combine so well. It's simple flavor. The natural soybean flavor from the tofu and the chilies, of course, the garlic. Now the bitter melon, it's ready for the bitter melon. You only have to cook this one for about 10 minutes or something like that on medium heat to get it ready to serve. And there it is. The bitter melon spicy stir fry generally will be served with white rice. So now let's move on to our next recipe, which is going to be a miso stew with bitter melon as well. She's got her garlic as well as chili peppers. Chop up the garlic. If you can hear those birds in the background, by the way, those are whistling ducks that I'm competing with here that have decided to come to the Guanacaste tree right by our house. Now she's going to do her bitter melon a little differently this time. She's going to clean out the insides as well. And here she wants to show you that not only the seeds, but sort of the inner ribs or the white part she removes as well to make it less bitter. She's going to cut this one a little bit different. She's cutting it into a kind of a stick, like you would a carrot, a little bit thicker piece than she used for the first dish. Since this one is going to stew a little bit, it can be a little sturdier piece. The same process of removing some of the water and the bitterness with the salt. Once again, this recipe calls for spicy hot chili peppers, otherwise it wouldn't be nok and it wouldn't be Southeast Asia, wouldn't be Northern Malaysia, Thai influenced cooking. So she's got different colors as well, removing the seeds from the chili peppers also. Here are all the ingredients you need: the bitter melon, the chilies, garlic, miso paste, and soy sauce, which nok prepares specially. You can see in the link in this video how to do different soy sauce mixtures. She's once again going to remove the excess moisture that the salt extracted from the bitter melon. It looks beautiful. Now let's get to cooking. Once again, a few tablespoons of vegetable oil in the frying pan. Heat it up. Starts out by crystallizing her garlic in the pan, and then she's going to add the chili peppers to this one next to get the flavors going in there. Now here comes the star of the show today, the bitter melon sticks that she's already extracted the water from. She's got her garlic, her chili, her bitter melon, a couple of tablespoons of soy sauce mixture, which I mentioned that you can find out how to make different types of soy sauce at home by blending different ingredients in another video. Probably about a tablespoon and a half of miso paste. Very strong flavor depending on your miso. And she's going to cook this up. She's added a little water. As I said, she wants this to stew together and get these flavors all together in the juice in the stew. After this has all been cooking together for about only 5 or 8 minutes, it's ready to serve. This one just looks great and smells great. She's ready to serve it up with some rice and beans. We hope you'll enjoy these recipes, so please give a thumbs up, comment, and more than anything else, subscribe. Thank you. See you next time.